This is Witch Nikki, and I'm going to try to prepare something with this quinoa. I've looked it up and learned how to pronounce it, quinoa. So it says run cold water over quinoa in fine meshed strainer until water is clear. I think I have a strainer that will work. I'll try it out before I go pouring a whole bunch of it in. In a 1.5 quart saucepan, add 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of water. Okay, so sort of like rice. Bring it to a boil. Once boiling, reduce the heat and simmer and cover. Simmer about 15 to 20 minutes or until all the water is absorbed. So it makes about 3 cups cooked. So I don't have to eat all 3 cups of it. I can divide the cups up into portions and use those portions for another dish another day. So this is about the smallest mesh that I have. Just going to drop a few of them in there. Okay, they don't fall through. That's good. I guess I just kind of want to rinse them off a little bit. So, I'm going to use this one that I use. 1 scoop of this and 2 of water in a pan. So let me get the pan out. This will have to do. I don't have really too many pans. But this is the nicest one. Okay, so I'm going to kind of get the water going first because that's what I do with rice. While I'm preparing this, I'm going to dry this out or else it's going to stick to the bottom of this cup. So I put 2 cups of water. I'm going to do 1 of these of the quinoa. That's about right. Now I'm just going to, little pieces are falling out, but I don't think that they're, so what I'm going to do is hold a bowl under or a container under it. Then I'm just going to slightly rinse these out. So I'm just going to dump that. Oh, there's a lot in a cup, isn't there? noise you hear is the dishwasher going. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of these that I use for the rice. I've made rice in a pan before. I also have a rice cooker, so I guess I could put it in there. But for today, I think I'm gonna do this first. I'm just scraping the stray pieces off of there. Okay, hold on. I had made an omelet today using the soy chorizo. It's a chorizo made with what do you call it? Non-meat products. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this get boiled, start to boiling. Oh, it's really quick. It's already boiling. See, this is how you want it. See that? That's good and boiling. So I'm gonna put this lid on. I'm gonna turn down the flame. And then they said about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna put the timer. There we go. There we go. Okay, even though I don't have any meat products, see, this soy chorizo is meatless soy chorizo. Okay, and I did try a smidgen of it for my eggs. Very delicious. I could not tell that this was a not meat product. You know, like, what if I show you this? It's all going to be backwards. So let me read a little bit of the nutrition facts. The calories per serving, 90. In the about 2-inch piece is a serving. Total fat, 5%. Saturated fat, 3%. Sodium, 16 or 370 milligrams of sodium. So I have to be careful with this one, but I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit. I'm not even going to use the full amount. So go ahead and just look this up. It's manufactured by El Burrito Mexican Food Products Corporation in Industry, California. Oh, very close to where I used to live before. Interesting. Total carbs 2, dietary fiber 7, added sugars 0, polyunsaturated fat 2, monosaturated fat 1, cholesterol 0. Calcium, so small, 32 milligrams. Iron 1 milligram, potassium 296. Okay, so you can look up this brand in your stores. I think we got this one at Albertsons. It has tasty recipes inside, but I like to just invent and do my own. What I've seen or have tasted, I like to kind of create what I want. I wish I brought my stand out here. I think I'll go get it. I'm sorry. Let me put you. Okay. So what I've done is I've cut a slice of this tofu that I'm going to put just to the side. I know you can't see my board, my cutting board. I'm going to take the rest of this out of the package like this. My doctor says you're supposed to wrap it and squeeze it and stuff, but I think I've gotten enough of the liquids out. I'm going to leave the liquids in there because maybe it helps to preserve it. If anybody uses tofu like this and you know how to use it to preserve it a little bit better than maybe what I'm doing, go ahead and leave in the comments. This is all new stuff to me, so I'm learning as I go. So, just so I know, this is for my general purposes. It says that it's best used by October 19th, 2023. That's just for my references. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this in the pan and frying it up a little bit, but not as that. I gotta cut it into little squares. I'm going to add some of this for flavor, not a lot, because I want to taste the flavor of the other vegetables and stuff. Sometimes people forget that vegetables have a flavor all their own. And people say, well, I just want to wake up the flavor a little bit. It's too bland. Okay, that's what I'm going with this. I like my stuff a little bit spicy. Kind of like if this is no spice, and this is the hottest of spices, I like mine like right about here. I'm going to be adding a carrot. And this quinoa is doing pretty nicely. It has about 9 minutes left. I'm going to add some mushrooms and some of this, not all of it. So what I'm going to do is just going to cut a sliver off. This is a dish I'm preparing just for me. So it doesn't have to have like a whole, oops, it doesn't, and I just think this is so pretty. It tastes just like green, I think, to me, and then there's red and yellow. So there's different colors. You know what, I'm gonna save some of the seeds. I love saving seeds from stuff that I buy that I'm gonna maybe just, the spring's coming, and I'm just gonna take a few of these seeds off, put them down here on this paper. This would be a beautiful plant to have growing in my room. Look at these. Now they might not be this big, but that's okay. So I think this will be enough. I know it's like two orangey things. That's okay. Because I really, well, I have some broccoli, but I think I'm going to save that for another day too. So I need to put this in some other kind of container for now. Hope it'll fit in here. Maybe I'll have to cut off a little bit more anyways. That looks good. Once it gets cut into small pieces. I had to turn on the fan. Sorry about that, people. So I think this will fit now. I could slice it into pieces, but I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Excuse me while I drink some water. Okay. I'm gonna move that over here. These over here. This one. I'm gonna wash the carrot. Hold on. Okay. Now with the peeler, I like to go away from myself, and I like to hold it just a little bit from the top and go down, just in case you don't know. If you do know, that's great. Some people might watch this who've never done it before. So I appreciate creative suggestions, but you don't have to say things like, everybody knows how to cook. Believe me, they don't. Don't know if our air conditioning's on, but that's okay. All right. Then I hold this side. And some people like to cook their carrots a little bit and get them soft enough to cut easier. That's okay. I'm not going to do that this time. Sometimes I do. Put it in this bag. I'm going to put this right in here. Okay. Hope I don't get in trouble for showing this on the internet. How else am I going to cut a carrot? I'm going to hold on to it very carefully, and then see how I do that? Hold on to it until I hear it going in, and then I take my fingers away. So I'm going to cut it again. I like to make smaller pieces because that allows them to cook quicker. Oh. Three minutes left. Now I can't forget that I'm going to use some of that quinoa and put some of it away. Okay. I'm going to wash these off. I think I did, but I'm just making sure. I know I washed the carrot off. And what's good about this, if this was chicken right here, can you see? If that was chicken and the carrots are touching it, I'd have to worry. But it's not. Lift up a little bit. There we go. I don't really want you to see me so much as what I'm doing. There we go. will be the quinoa. Oh, yeah. All right. Not only do you turn off the flame, but you remove it from the heat. Okay. The timer's yelling at me. Turn down the fan a little bit. Now I'm going to slice up the peppers, the orange peppers. Now, I've used peppers before in my cooking, and I've made stuffed peppers. That would be interesting. But I'm just going to slice them up a bit. And then I'm going to use this knife to kind of cut this part out. Just the inside, I guess. You can eat these raw. Nice. Okay. I think what I'm just going to do is kind of cut them into 4 pieces. Now, quinoa, in case you never used that before, it kind of smells like oatmeal a little bit, that you haven't put anything else in. Let me get a container that I can put some of it in. Kind of running out of containers there. Just taking a smidgen of these mushrooms. See that? Like a handful. I still have plenty. I need to put those all down to where I'm going to be taking from right here is what I'm going to put into the pan. It's going to be like a stir fry type of a thing. Wondering if I should add, do I need to add color? Let's just go with it like this. I'm going to do the broccoli another night. I need to kind of make this last. So, because this is Monday, and then I want to try to make some of this last. So, I don't want to do too much. Alright, so I don't think I need to steam these. I want to cook them in the pan, but the carrots, yes. I dropped a carrot peel. gonna boil pretty quickly in here because it's like power boil. This is supposedly for big pans, so I turn it down a bit. You just want it kind of concentrating right over the pan. So I'm just gonna take all the pieces of carrots, because it's really okay that the peppers are not, oh dear. Oh, thank goodness I didn't lose it. Woo. Sorry. I wanted to push it back a little bit, or the camera, not you guys, but you know what I mean. So, because the mushrooms, they don't need to be in here steaming either. There we go. Okay. All right. So set that over there. Done with these. Take care of them in a bit. Look at this quinoa. That really smells good. This is my first time using quinoa. Ooh. I love scents. I'm telling you, I'm all about the natural flavor of stuff. So, let's see. We're just going to take a little bit. See that? I got the tricolor quinoa, so it has like black and beige and brown. A little bit crunchy, but I think it's supposed to be that way. It's not like a grain of rice. Some of them are very soft, like rice, and then there's a little crunch in there. I put no salt in there, okay? Because the chorizo is going to have some salt already in it. Some of you people don't know, when you're salting up your food, salt, and some of the things that you've prepared, like this, it's already going to have that sodium in there. So people like me who are watching our sodium, this does have sea salt in it. It has mostly organic things like vinegar, seasoning, chili pepper, organic spices, salt. There is some salt in there, so paprika, ancho chili. It's really good. Well, I guess I could go ahead and cut this. I like that. I could even eat that. I think I could eat that, put it for breakfast. I could put a little bit of I don't know what people use for quinoa, but my mind is thinking that would taste good for a breakfast type of a thing. So I've never really used this on my own. I've used some, but this what do you call it? Tofu. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it into pieces like the pieces that I had the other day that were already flavored. Just kind of eyeballing it and cutting it into little cubes, like you would a piece of chicken. And this is just for me, because I'm putting mushrooms in it, honey. Look at these. Look at these mushrooms. You can eat mushrooms raw too, like in salads and stuff. See that? Because this is extra firm and they were on sale too for like $5. So I'm gonna see how far this will go. And when I took apart the package, it had the already prepared, seasoned portions. This is about how much I took out for one meal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish pieces that are squared about like that. See my finger so you could tell. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfectly cut. See, this one's kind of falling apart. It was a littler piece, but here's a bigger piece. Okay? So I'm going to do cooking the vegetable things first. Oh, I think I'm going to go with the chorizo first in the pan and get that flavored up. Now there's quite a bit of this quinoa. Sorry. Look at that. See that? I'm going to take the spoon and dip it in there. See that? So there's quite a bit. Okay, so since the quinoa is already prepared, we don't really need to over prepare it. These pans are very nice. I like them. All right. Now, I added a little bit of olive oil to the pan. I really don't have to do that. I'm just going to take out a little smidgen. I have Ruby over here dancing around for whatever reason. All right. Give it a medium heat. I'm just going to scrape out a little bit so you can see that I'm using about a teaspoon, tablespoon for the flavor. There's some stuck to the paper. So I also want, hold on, I'm going to put some of that quinoa in a container. Oops. Oh, I'm about to lose you guys. Ah. Oh my God. I've already gone on to 36 minutes here. So I don't know if you could see what I'm doing here. It's just going to be, when you cook with chorizo, it kind of gets in a little clunk. And you just want to kind of chop it around and get it warm. I think I am going to put a little bit of olive oil. Just a smidgen. All right. That's for the rest of the ingredients as well. Let me show you how that's. See that? Not very much, but it's still going to give it some taste. Okay, I've finished. It's been sitting there, I've cleaned up. I'm gonna let the pan and stuff just kind of drain there on the sideboard. Look at that. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells amazing. Why haven't I been eating like this before? But now I am. Never get down on yourself about not doing something healthy a long time ago. That you're getting started on it right now. That's what matters. And they found this new drink, new to us. It's called Zero Sugar Sparkling Ice Black Raspberry. Now, don't poo-ha this. I don't drink sodas generally, but I like to give myself a little break from water all the time, or coffee. I love you, coffee. Zero sugar, vitamins, and antioxidants. Colors from natural sources. Okay, so look it up, and I don't know if you could tell, but the calories right here, 5. Not bad at all. I believe that the cane sugar is what's in here. The sugar cane is not refined. Look at that. That's so pretty. I don't drink alcohol. This does not have alcohol in it. So, I love having the little bits of ice in there because they don't hurt my teeth. I'm just going to let that settle. I don't know quite who makes this. Well, I can't really see it very good. The lighting's not the best in here and I can't see it, but that's what it's called, sparkling ice, I suppose. That's what it looks like. Just look for sparkling ice. They say that there's other flavors, but we like this one. It's got a gentle fizz to it. I mean, it really fizzes up in there, but it's got like a gentle fizz. Okay. So here's some carrots and I think peppers. I think the quinoa too will help to kind of fill me up, you know, like rice used to. Look at that. Black beans would have been nice in here too, but I just didn't really want to go overboard with a bunch of stuff. Kind of wanted just a bowl of what I had, the easy things to make. We're over 43 minutes, so thank you for being here with me. If you have, I hope you try to enjoy whatever meal you make. Make it however you want to. Did you see how I just took a few ingredients here and there? Put them in the pan. I started with the soy chorizo because it was like the flavor. You want to get kind of the pan with the sauce and the flavor, so there's like the oil. And then the liquids that come from the vegetables and stuff, they add to it also. This is not like over flavored with a lot of other ingredients that I have to be careful eating. So those of you who are concerned about red 40, it's not in here. Look up the ingredients. Sparkling ice. I wouldn't be drinking it if it had refined sugars and stuff. But see how teeny tiny, even with my new glasses. It's just that it's reflecting from some of the sunlight from the window and from up above. I don't even know if I have it turned this way. Natural flavors, fruit and vegetable juice, color, blackberry juice, green tea extract. There's potassium in it, and there's vitamin B's in there. It's a nice little drink, and only 5 calories. That's as much as my coffee has in it. My coffee, well, not this coffee, but the ones that have the vitamins in it. I'm hooked on this quinoa now. I thought that it would take me a while, but no. First time? It's really good. Really good. Yeah. The pepper's just right. A little crispy, a little soft. Okay? Or you find the texture you like. And cook it the way you like. If you don't like the mushrooms cooked, if you like them fresh, put them in at the last moment. But if you like them to kind of mix around and get a little bit browned a little bit and mix around with the flavors, go for it. Absolutely no recipe for this. 100%. What do I have? I want some of this, I want some of that. Bing, bada, boom, poof. So I can actually name this. I forgot to take a picture. There's still plenty, so I'm going to take a picture of it, a still picture for my doctor, because this video is too long. But I might send her a link to my YouTube, but 48 minutes, she would have to be one heck of a doctor to be able to sit through and watch all of that, right? Yummy. Really yummy. Thanks for watching me. Bye.